Hi, welcome back to West, that's not it. Comic Book Gallery. I'm your host, Joaquin. How we doing? Cool. And because I did mention West Coast, um, when I first started doing the channel, I included everything from like Dungeons and Dragons to Magic the Gathering playlist. But I decided to do a second channel to move all those other interests so I can just concentrate on comic books. So this is Market Watch number 16, and I'm picking out some movies and shows to end off the year that I think are really good examples of, what books you can collect for like new collectors and people who just want to have a good collection, solid books, and also to teach besides collectors, investors and flippers what to look out for and you know more importantly for the collectors, don't buy into the hype. So, just go after the key, the real key, not some of the other keys like saw in uh Kamala Khan. I mean, God, there was only like one book, maybe, maybe two, but it's definitely her first appearance, and then everything else was just like whatever. So if you watch all these, like, um, I don't want to appear like I'm bashing comic Tom, because I do enjoy his program and I like seeing what's heating up. But then I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna buy that. I like watching other channels that show me the books that are dropping, and I can then make a decision to go after those books because I'm more of a collector. I don't really sell comic books. Um, I just want to have a cool collection. Maybe someday, because I'm 50 right now, maybe in 20, 25 years, and I'm looking to pay off my retirement and any health issues that I have, then I'll sell off my collection. But until I get to that point, excuse me, um, I'm just trying to collect. So my channel is really for like collectors to help them make the most out of their collection and to buy the books as cheap as they can. All right, so with that out of the way with the intro, get on with the show. Um, there are a lot of cool books in Thor: Love and Thunder. So first off, we're gonna go into is Journey into Mystery Annual Number One, 1965, first appearance of Zeus and Hercules. Love the cover here. Just that alone makes me want to collect them. Besides, I do enjoy collecting Thor, reading Thor stories. I'm a big Hercules fan. I mean, Hercules is not only, Marvel's creation. Hercules has been around a long time. There have been TV shows and movies. So, this is a popular IP to collect. So, as of 12/28, 2020, CGC 6.0 sold on eBay for $450 with shipping. So that's pretty solid, for this book. A 5.0, a 6.0, even a 4.0 would be something I would, you know, willing to budget for right now. Cover price says a 6.0, fair market value 421, so hasn't caught up with this price yet. Cover price 6.0 sold for 372 a month ago practically. And um, you know, sorry. I got it in the caption there. This book's heating up. I'm kind of fighting a cold right now, people. Sorry. My throat's a little dry. Um, this book for me is more in limbo. And um, I think a lot of people have been watching, like, uh, you know, top 10 lists. Gotta get this book now. And you're starting to see this book go up because of that. But, like everything else, this book's going to drop for a while because Chris Hemsworth is, I believe he said he was diagnosed with the early stages of Parkinson. think it was Parkinson. There was like something like really bad, or I was like, "Whoa, dude! I hope they are that you're able to cure you, or you're able to live with it and cope." But he's taking a hiatus. He says from. So are we gonna see another Thor movie? And his reaction besides all that was he really wasn't interested in doing another Thor movie unless it was a good story. So it sounded like he was not too happy with the last story. And a lot of fans, including myself, were really disappointed with the villain, which I'll get into that book. So for me, right now is not a time to be buying this book. I would just keep monitoring it for the next, I don't know, 3 6 months, and use that time to start saving up your money, and then buy the most expensive copy that you can buy graded that you can afford. Um, Got to be careful with raw copies because you never know what you're gonna get. I like to buy a lot of raw copies, but I also like to gamble too. But on certain books like this, I would probably pay a fee just so I know what I'm getting. All right. Speaking of the villain, Thor: God of Thunder, number two, 2013. Another great cover here. First appearance of Gore, the God Butcher, as of 12/28/2022. CGC 9.8, sold on eBay for 249 with shipping. Cover price has 9.8. Fair market value is 131. Cover price 9.8. Fair market value sold for 130. 12, 25, 22, and the highest known value. I forgot to look this up. Here's the thing about this cool thing about Cover Price. Not sponsored by them, but I do enjoy using their site. Is that you get to look up 5 free books a day, which is why I'm only doing one video a day, right? So I can look up this information, or I can give it to you. But I want to say he went as high as like 700, or maybe even close to 1,000. But either way, this book has dropped like a rock. And you know what? The person who paid a 249 with shipping, you overpaid for that. Um, the character's dead. Christian Bale is no longer going to play that character. Christian Bale is not happy with how that character came out. He wanted to do more with them. So overall, if you're a Thor fan like myself and you want to collect some of his iconic villains, which Gore is in the comic books, I would just continue to wait. I would have no problem paying 150 for this book, even if it would drop down to like 100. Um, if it dropped below that, then I'd be like, face. So I'm just gonna keep watching this book for a while. In about 6 months to a year, I don't, I can't see this book maintaining a $2 price. I think a good price is anywhere between 100 and 100. And just a quick note, I do not look for books that I look for the highest price book that I can find while I'm looking it up on that day on eBay. And I don't look for any signature series or best offers, type of thing because we don't know. So um, that's the kind of research I like doing off of eBay. It helps me get a quick snapshot of the market, and so all this information you can make the best decision for your collecting. All right, another great book, The Mighty Thor 337. 1983, first appearance of Beta Ray Bill, another movie he is rumored to be. So I have a copy of this. I don't know if I have a 9.8, but I should send it to get graded. As of 12/28, 2022, a 9.6. I didn't see a 9.8. Sold for 177 with shipping. And then you also got to throw in tax, but I'm not doing that math, people. You can. So cover price has a fair market value for a 9.8 at 640. And cover price 9.8, fair market value, sold for 649, 12.19. So, about 10 days ago, roughly, give or take. Um, Highest known value for 9.8 is 1400 on 10/12/2021. What is the market telling us about this book? It has room to gain value. If it has hit 1400, it's going to hit that again. And this might be one of those books where if you have it and the moment the trailer drops, um, you know, you might want to think of getting rid of the book. I'm actually thinking about maybe getting a second copy just to do that, so I can sell it or go and try to get some trade value, get trade value out of it real quick. But either way, that's my plan. I do want to still keep one copy because I find the character interesting, and he is a fan favorite. That's why there's so much hype built around Beta Ray Bill. So who knows? With Chris Hemsworth wanting to take a break, might see Beta Ray Bill faster than. All right, Marvel Spotlight number 6, 1980. Star Lord, the saga begins. First appearance of Star Lord as of 12/28, 2022. A 9.8 sold for 755 with shipping. Cover price has a 9.8 value of 640. Did this person overpay? Yes and no. Um, the book is heating up because of the Guardian Galaxy, so there might be a little bit of bump for this person to try to make a $200 or $300 profit if it goes over a grand. So you have that. Um, so cover price has a 9.8 sold for 640 on 02/27/2021. And the highest known value is 640. So the highest value has just gone up over a year ago. So cover price hasn't had a chance to reflect that. And it's going to keep going up. Right now is not a time to be trying to buy this. That ship sailed a long time ago. So if you're a Star Lord fan, like I do enjoy the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Um, I'm just gonna wait till they're done with the character and then drop down. I think it's a solid book to own. I'd probably be comfortable spending for between 5 to 600 um for a 9.8. Then one of those books, 10, 20 years. Thanks to the movie. Um, if he wasn't in the movie, I don't know if he'd ever be that much. All right, and now we have Thor number 1, 2014. Jane Foster becomes new Thor. I got this book. As of 12/28/22, CGC 9.8 sold on eBay for 142 with shipping. Cover price 9.8 fair market value 640. Um, so cover price 9.8 fair market value sold for 640 on 2/27/21, and the highest value was that same date. So yeah, fair market value has dropped down to under 150, maybe $200. So is that just a fluke sale? Probably, but time will tell. This is why you should, you pick out some books, and on your eBay favorite searches, you can just log these books in. So anytime a new listing comes up for sale, it'll tag you on your phone, and you can just keep track. Or make it like a once a month. Check out the following book and see where they're at. This book's gonna keep dropping only because it's not the official first appearance. Yes, it's comes a new Thor, but really the book that people want is What If number 10, Jane Foster as Thor. First Jane Foster as Thor out of Marvel continuity. No one cares about that, okay? So for those people who want the first appearance of Jane Foster as Thor, the book as a 12/28/22 UGC 9.8 sold on eBay for 858 with shipping. Cover price has a 9.8 at 640. The fair market value, and once again that 640, um, the highest value that same date. February 27, 2021. I think this book's gonna keep dropping. They did give a hint that Natalie Portman could come back, but once again, with Chris Helmsworth throwing like a monkey wrench in plans, um, we're gonna see. So I would really wait on this book. There's no guarantee she'll ever come back. So if you're a Jane Foster fan and or a Natalie Portman fan, did like her portrayal in the movie. This could be a cool book. I mean, I had a chance to buy this book like a long time ago, probably for like I'd say anywhere between um 8.5 to even 9.0. At one point for $5. I just passed on it, and that was stupid. But yeah, I regret that now. So you never know what books are going to really pop up. Excuse me. So the wrap up. So overall, this movie brought out a lot of good books, and we're talking like Beta Ray Bill's gonna always is gonna hold value. It's not gonna. I mean, it's not going to hold the value that spikes up to. Um, I'm pretty sure Journey in Free Annual #1 will have a slight dip when after the movie's over. Finally show Hercules, and then it'll rise back up as he keeps appearing, and then keeps dropping down. But that's a book that's steadily going to climb up. It's just where are you comfortable in your price point buying into that book, and what kind of grade. Like I said, for my income, um, I'm looking for a mid grade 4 to 6. So that's the wrap up, people. When it comes to like Jane Foster books, you're just gonna have to wait till they drop down. If you want to collect Gore, he's another one that you have to wait till it drops down. So I hope you guys are enjoying the end of the year, and the next video up will be Wakanda Forever. That's gonna be another um, movie where the books are. Oh, we do have Submariner, we do have Riri Williams that have some potential. But like I said, I'll give you my opinion on that video. So with that, people, hope you're having a good day. Take care.